Well, as I posted yesterday, the same barge that had sank in our canal back on January the 7th sank again yesterday over in Signal Cove. And this is a video I got from one of my neighbors. I did not take this video. I pieced all the parts together, and he sent me a bunch of videos and still pictures, and I've pieced it all together. So I'm going to try to talk and tell you what's going on in each section of this video. It's not very long, so hang in there. I think it's pretty interesting. This is a picture from the barge from yesterday. It's sitting there. It's a pontoon barge. There it is again, sitting there, and you can see over here floating in the canal. That's where they're soaking up oil spill. Hopefully they got it all. But that's the pontoon barge. Underneath it is the big barge. There it is again. This is still from yesterday. Just a still photo. There's 4 pontoons, it looks like, on the bottom of that. You can see the little circled area there. That is where the other barge is. That's the only part of the big barge underneath that's still sticking up. This is this morning after the crane had got there. This is a still photo of them lifting the pontoon barge out, and this is after they've already set the pontoon barge up onto the median there, or the side of the road by the seawall. You can see the crane there. They've got a diver in the water. He's going down and trying to hook up to some parts of the barges at this point. There you can see that's where they're lifting out one of the pontoons. You can see the water draining out of it. They drain them before they lift them all the way out, or try to. Makes them a lot lighter. So he's lifting it there, and here in a minute, there he is. He's got it up out of the water and bringing it over to the shore. They removed the pontoons from the pontoon barge before they lifted the whole pontoon barge out, and then they lifted the pontoons separately. And he's just going to set this down on the ground there. I believe they wound up loading all of this onto flatbed trucks, or a flatbed trailer, and hauled it out of here. And again, still just lowering it down. I'm not sure how long that barge was. That one seems to be pretty long. This one was, I believe, a lighter weight barge, though. The one that actually sank and pulled this one over with it, to me, it looks like it might be made out of steel, some kind of iron or steel or something. You'll see that here in a little bit when that one is pulled out of the water. There's a still photo of the other one being pulled out. You can see the boom on it. And they've got it up out of the water. I got some video. Here's another picture of them lifting it. This was before they got to that last picture. Some of these pictures are out of order. Not sure if that was the way they were sent to me or if I made a mistake in my editing. But after I pieced them all together, I noticed that they were out of sequence. Here's another still photo of that barge. And again, another one where they're lifting it out. See the boom there on it. And again. So I'm told that this is the third time that this company has done this recently with this same barge. Well, I do know that it sank here in my backyard on January 7th. And when I posted my video yesterday mentioning that this was the second time, I received a message from one of the other neighbors that said, no, this was the third time. That I don't have confirmation on, but I have no reason to doubt this particular person. She's a pretty good source. You can see here they've got this barge up. This is the one I think that it's made out of iron or something. You will see here in just a minute they're trying to open up a plug or something there so that they can drain the water out. You can see that. I sure hope that's mud or silt or something coming out of there and not something more dangerous to the environment. We saw the same thing when they were pumping out of it over in our canal. They wound up, that time they actually pumped, they put float bags on it, brought the barge up, and then pumped all the water out of it and brought it all the way up and then started using it again. This time they're taking it out with a crane. So I will link to that other video. I will actually link to both videos. I'll link to the one I posted yesterday in case you didn't see that. And I will also link to the one that is the recovery of the barge when it was in my canal behind my house. That video is a particularly long one, and I encourage you when you watch it to maybe fast forward through some sections if you're not as interested in it as I was when I was watching it. It was, I think, about 2 hours and 20 minutes is what I edited it down to. And that was from 3 days worth of filming, with me filming constantly. I had to film it with multiple cameras because I kept having batteries go dead and SD cards filling up, memory on my cell phone filling up, different things. So, but I will link to both of those videos in here at the probably at the end screen. But this barge here is pretty impressive how much weight that crane there is lifting. We're coming up to the end here. They're going to take this barge and move it over to set it down, I believe, on a big flatbed truck. I didn't get any video of that. I was not able to go over where this recovery was happening today. So I got the video, like I said, from one of my neighbors here in the neighborhood who agreed to let me use his video. So that is the end of this video, and I'm gonna link down below here somewhere. I don't know exactly where it'll be, but I'm gonna link to both of those other videos. And also, if you like my video, please click on like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thank you.